it's your girl the Theheauxhealer, and we're back with yet another pick a card. So happy fucking new year, y'all. This year is really the year, y'all. Like, we setting things off. I'm super excited. Like, I have so much new content to be producing for you guys. I really want to get more pick a cards out, but more importantly, I just want to get more spiritual content out because I mean, that's what we're here for. So I wanted to do a pick a card for 2022, what to expect for 2022, because we have a lot of amazing transits happening. We have Jupiter in Pisces, we have Saturn in Aquarius, we have Venus in Capricorn currently. So there's a lot of positive things happening. We also are going to have Jupiter going to Aries as well. So that's going to bring some expansion on your Aries house, depending on where you have Aries in your chart. Also going to bring expansion for where you have Jupiter, where you have Pisces in your chart. So this is a very favorable transit. We have a lot of favorable transit, and of course Jupiter loves being in Pisces because it is one of its home signs, because it's also ruled by Sagittarius. So this is such a great vibe, such a great energy. I'm really excited. So let's get right into it. So here we have a pick a card. So I want to do something a little bit different this time. I want you to actually close your eyes and take a deep breath and then choose a card, okay? So we're going to close our eyes, take a deep breath, and just let your intuition guide you to the card that you deserve. So I'm going to give you a couple of seconds to do that, and we're going to get right into the reading. But before we do that, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. If you are new to the Heaux army, you better subscribe, because you're going to want to be here, because like I said, 2022, if it's not your year, baby, it's my year. So make sure you subscribe, hit that little bell notification, and let's get right into it. So I hope you've taken the time to choose the card and the crystal that resonates with you. A little backstory behind the crystals. So this crystal is going to be amethyst. This crystal is going to be pyrite, and this crystal is going to be rose quartz. I'm going to put the definition of each, well, rather not the definition, but I'm going to put the properties of each crystals within my bio. Also, shout outs to Soul Flame Crystal. I actually recently had a pop-up shop in Brooklyn about 2 weeks ago, and I was able to get these crystals from Soul Flame Crystal. So I'm going to put her link in the bio as well, so you can shop with her, because look how amazing these crystals are. They're so pretty. This is pyrite. Like, look how it's just fucking beautiful. And then the amethyst, like, I actually had lost the amethyst, but I also wanted a tumbled amethyst, and look how beautiful. So I'm super excited. And you know, my trusty old faithful here, my rose quartz, I've had her for about like 3 years, 4 years now, so she does the job. So yes, let's get right into it. Pile 1, if you chose the amethyst crystal, your message for 2022 is break the chain, ancestral patterns, healing, and rewriting the future. Ooh, yes. First of all, let's get into the planets at the top here. Real cute. So let's get right into your reading. So pile 1, your card was break the chain. So I really feel like a lot of major things are going to happen for you for 2022, mainly because you're really changing certain things about yourself that you know were acquired more so not by you, but more so by your family. I really get the vibe that you're breaking generational curses. You're healing, and not only are you healing for you, but you're healing for the next generation behind you. So I'm loving this, but let's get into it. You got the Strength card here. You got the 9 of Cups. You got the 4 of Pentacles, and you got the 4 of Wands. So what I'm seeing here for you, pile 1, I'm definitely getting the vibe that a lot is going to be happening. Hold on, let me move this up so you guys can get the whole feel of everything. I feel like a lot is going to be happening for 2022. Like, I'm definitely getting a lot of things happening for you in 2022. I feel like there's going to be a lot of things to celebrate with the Four of Wands. I feel like there's going to be a lot of foundation setting. And I just also feel like there's going to be the energy of overcoming a lot of obstacles. Like, I really love this Nine of Cups card because, you know, she's just sitting there. She looks so bold. She looks so strong. She has on white, so that really clarifies that purity. But she also looks happy. The Nine of Cups is such a happy card, right? But also here with the Strength card, we also have her. She also looks so bold. She also looks so strong. She also represents strength. So I'm definitely getting the vibe that you're really going to be showing improving. You know, I'm like definitely getting the vibe that you're going to be showing improving. So I'm just seeing things just coming together because you're doing the work. Like, you're actively doing the work here. So with the Strength card, I just really feel like this is like Spirit sending you positive vibes, positive energy for all the work that you are going to be doing, all the healing that you're going to be doing, all the generational curses, ancestral patterns that you're going to be breaking, because you are rewriting your future. You definitely are rewriting your future. And the more you do this, the better life is going to be with the Nine of Cups, because the Nine of Cups is such a happy card. It's the wish card. But it's just like, I also get the vibe that the Nine of Cups is also a healing card, because it comes after the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups is about walking away from things that no longer serve you to get to the Nine of Cups, which is all about happiness, which would then equal the Ten of Cups, which is the ultimate fulfillment. So I feel like there's definitely a level of healing happening with the Nine of Cups too. It's like after the healing comes the bomb ass shit. You know, you got the Four of Pentacles here. So I do feel like there may be some isolation happening this year. You may be taking more and more time to focus more on the things that truly make you happy, really creating a community around things that truly make you happy. I get the vibe that you're setting the tone to be better than you were last year, but you're also setting the tone to not tolerate shit that you tolerated last year, you know? You also don't want people around you that's really not fueling you, that's not fulfilling your purpose. Like, you only want positive vibes, positive energy around you. I feel like the Four of Wands is also that energy of creating community. So I really feel like you're going to be creating a community. You're going to be finding your tribe, really tapping into your soul tribe and pushing yourself forward. Like, what is it that you really want out of life, and how the fuck are you about to get it? Okay? Next card you have is the Ace of Swords. So with the Ace of Swords here, I'm just getting the vibe that, you know, this is new ways of communicating. This is new contracts, new businesses. I feel like you may be inspired to write a book this year. You may be inspired to start writing a vlog or writing a blog or vlogging, or really showcasing what you have to offer with this Ace of Swords. And I just really feel like it's just more business. Like, I'm getting more business, more contracts. Like, maybe you were looking for deals, or maybe you want to become a content creator and really help promote other things for other people. I don't know, but I just definitely get more. Next you have the Page of Swords. So Page of Swords is that energy of new ways of communicating. Maybe you are more social. Maybe you're more social on social media, even though you're in some form of an isolation. I don't know if it's like isolation, because you could also just be setting better boundaries with people. And oftentimes when you start to set boundaries, people decide like, I can't deal with that shit. And you know why? It's because people don't like when you treat them how they treat you, right? Everybody can set their boundaries, but as soon as you set your boundaries, it's like, but what's the energy? What happened? No, bitch, I learned my lesson. You was not loving me the way that I was loving you, so I took my power back. All right. Thank you. I'll be having that back. So I definitely also get that's the vibe that I'm getting from here too. You can also be cutting people off. Like, this may be your cutoff season. Like, bitch, no, you gotta go. You gotta go. You gotta go. And you got to go. Okay? 'Cause that's the vibe and the energy that I'm getting. Like, you gotta go. Period. Yeah, but I definitely feel like there's like maybe writing, journaling. I don't know, but I'm also seeing like artistic writing. Like, maybe you do graffiti or some type of art that involves writing, or poetry. But I'm definitely getting writing. Like, more writing is definitely going to be happening this year for you. You have the King of Wands here. So with the King of Wands, I really feel like you're stepping into that leadership bag. You're really stepping into that entrepreneur bag. I really feel like you are really setting yourself up to be known, and you're setting yourself up to be heard. You're setting yourself up to be felt, if that makes any sense. I just really feel like people are going to start to look to you for certain advice that they can't get from other people. They're going to be like, wait, I think this person said this, so I'm going to go to their page. Or I think this person said this, so I'm going to hit them up. And I definitely feel like you're really going to be stepping into this leadership role. And I also just heard it's lonely at the top. So that might be the reason why you're really isolating yourself from people, because honestly, it's lonely at the top. You're going to be working your ass off, and like I see someone really being in the books. Like, I feel like you're just like, whatever you're doing, you're really going to be working your ass off. Like, you're going to really be tapped into this energy, and you're not going to have time to really play around with anybody who doesn't really see what you have going on. So yeah, that's the vibe, and that's the energy I'm getting. Let's see what's next. Next, you have the Five of Swords. So with the Five of Swords here, I'm getting a vibe that, like, I already have said that you're gonna lose a couple of people, and I feel like it's just like, with good comes bad. So it's like, as you're ascending in life, you know, everybody may not be with that, but I also am not really feeling like it's your immediate circle. I feel like you're just gonna acquire a lot of haters. Like, people are just not gonna be happy for the success that you are obtaining. And honestly, my move for that is fuck them, okay? Because we're not gonna sit here and worry about why Johnny don't like Sally because Sally is getting to the bag. Like, we don't have time for that. Like, that is not our job. Your job is not to worry about the next person. So I don't want you to even sit here and dwell on that negative energy. We're not even going to talk about that too much. Just know that when you get where you're supposed to be, you're going to find people just being haters. Honestly, I really feel like this is social media haters, like trolls. Like, I'm getting the vibes like maybe you're being trolled, because you got it with the Four of Wands. But we're going to clarify all of that right now. So with the Strength card and the Ace of Swords, I'm definitely getting the vibe that you're really stepping outside of your comfort zone. And Spirit is sending that vibe that, like, yes, you're doing the right thing. I also feel like you're going to be a lot more vocal this year. Like, vocal with everything. Like, you may be someone, like, I really feel like you're tapping into that fire energy. And one thing about fire energy is that they're very outgoing. They're very outspoken. They're going to say what they mean and mean what they say. I really feel like my Power One people are going to really be that type of person. Like, if you've been someone who's always been, like, kind of like, you know, like, what is that word? Like, kind of like quiet, like a mouse, quiet, not really saying too much. All of that's going to change this year. You're not going to be that person. You're going to be like, nope, I want to say more. I have more to say. I'm not going to let you punk me. Like, I just feel like it's like the bully becomes the bully almost, but not in a bully way, but just like you're not about to play with me because I'm not one of them. So you have the Queen of Pentacles here too. So I really feel like ultimately this new you, this person that you're transforming into, is really what's going to get you that bag that you want. You see the Queen of Pentacles, she's always smiling. She's one happy bitch. And we all aspire to be one happy bitch. We all aspire to be the Queen of Pentacles. So I really feel like you're really tapping into your Queen of Pentacles energy. She is someone who's a hard motherfucking worker. This is also earth energy. So she knows how to manifest. She knows how to ground things into reality. So I really feel like this is you. Like, you're really going to be sitting on that Queen of Pentacles bag. If you aren't going to be sitting on the Queen of Pentacles bag, there is a Queen of Pentacles in your life. This is Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn energy around you that's going to be helping you to get you to that next level. But I'm definitely getting the vibe that this is you. Next, you have a clarified by the Eight of Swords. So I do feel like for 2022, you're going to have moments where you do feel a little bit like trapped. But I feel like this is why you have the Strength card, because the Strength card is for you to pull yourself out of that. There's going to be moments where you're going to be like, all right, I don't know which way to go. How am I going to do this? How am I going to do that? And Spirit wants you to leave that energy alone. They don't want you to feel that way. They want you to push yourself out of that negativity. Next, you have the Nine of Cups clarified by the Page of Swords. So with the Nine of Cups and the Page of Swords, like I said, this is happiness. This is happy vibes, happy energy. So I also feel like, you know, the newness that you're going to be starting is really going to be putting you on that, like, happy level. You got the three of vibes. Oh my god. You got the three of wands. So with the three of wands here, it comes after the two of wands, which is all about making the plan, and the three of wands is about executing the plan. So I definitely get the vibe that whatever newness that you're starting, this is you kind of like tapping into it and doing it, like, and not waiting. I also am getting the vibe of expansion. I'm getting the vibe of traveling. You may be traveling a lot more this year. I feel like it's going to be more business, less leisure, but I just get the vibe that you're going to be happy regardless. Like, just to be out and about and moving and things moving the way that it needs to go. We have the Knight of Swords here. So with the Knight of Swords, this is things moving extremely fast. Maybe faster than you expected it to. I really feel like you have positive energy behind you, and this positive energy is propelling you forward. So like, pay close attention to the positive things that's happening around you, because I just think that Spirit is pushing all of this. So just know that if things start to like move extremely fast, a lot faster than you thought they would, this is because you have your spiritual team really working their asses off to give you what you want, or give you what you need. Not necessarily what you want, but what you need. Next, you have the Four of Pentacles clarified by the King of Wands. So when I first was looking at this, I thought it was about isolation and maybe setting boundaries. But for you, I really think that it's about setting things up. You know, setting up a foundation. I also feel like this is energy of being organized. For some reason, I'm getting like this is Virgo energy. And Virgo is like the perfectionist. They work hard, play hard, shit like that. So I feel like for you, this is definitely going to be a work hard, play hard type of year. You're gonna be working your ass off, like working your ass off to really set up firm foundations, especially with the King of Wands here, because the King of Wands is an entrepreneur. So let's get into it. We got the Hermit. Wow, look, I just said Virgo. So I feel like you're going to be really tapped into your spiritual energy. I said that with the Four of Wands. Like, you're going to be really taking the time to really get to know you on a spiritual level. You may just really implement really important spiritual practices like yoga, meditation, working out. Things that's going to make you fuel your body, but also make you feel good and get you more in tune with you. I'm seeing Three of Wands. So with the Three of Wands here, I'm sorry, not Three of Wands, Three of Swords. Let me get a clarifier for the Three of Swords. Because what's the Three of Swords? Ooh. Jeez. Okay. Okay, so these three cards came out. I'm actually going to take them. You got the Three of Cups, the King of Cups, and the Four of Wands. So I really feel like, I'm not exactly sure. Maybe something happens that's going to put you into this hermit mode. But honestly, you're gonna come out a lot stronger, more better, and more healed. I really feel like. I feel like whatever happens, or maybe this is the current energy that you're in right now, that you're coming out of, and this is where you'll be once we really step into that 2022 energy, because you have the King of Cups, the Four of Wands, and the Three of Cups, which are all positive cards. So I just really feel like, you know, whatever it is that had you kind of like fucked up, because something probably had you fucked up currently, and that might be current energy. Going into 2022, within 22, living 2022, you're really not going to be feeling this, because you're just really going to be focused on your happiness and your emotional maturity and your community that you're creating, and just positive vibes. Like, I really get the vibe of positive vibes. And you got Four of Wands twice. So that's going to be your community energy, your family energy, your supportive energy. I feel like people are going to rally around you to keep you where you need to be. And the final combination you have is the Four of Wands clarified by the Five of Swords. Speak to me, Spirit, because this one had me a little booked up. Like, what's the energy? What's the vibe? So, what I'm seeing here for this is the Six of Pentacles. So, with the Six of Pentacles here, Six of Pentacles is about, you know, equal exchange, give and take. I get the vibe that maybe, let me clarify it, because that one got me a little, okay, so I get the vibe that maybe you're going to change the direction of something. maybe you're going to decide that something isn't for you, and you may just change the way things are done, because you have the Hangman, you have the Eight of Cups, and you have the Six of Pentacles. So Six of Pentacles is about equal exchange, right? We have the Four of Wands here, clarified by the Five of Swords. Remember, I told you before, it was definitely getting a vibe that, like, you know, it was like trolls, haters, like people being haters, people not, people, I really want to say people not being receptive to the energy that you're putting out. So I really get the vibe that it may kind of put you in a rut, because it's just going to be like, what the fuck, like I'm trying my hardest. But honestly, I really want to say, like, don't give up. Like, that's the vibe I'm. Pile 2. This is your Work Your Light deck card for 2022. Trust the niggle. What is the niggling feeling trying to tell you? So I really get the vibe that this is all about you trusting your gut, trusting your intuition, trusting that shadow side, and knowing that your shadow side is going to push you towards exactly where you need to be. So let's get right into your reading. Hey, Pile 2. So let's get right into your reading. So as I said before, the card that you have is Trust the Niggle. What is the niggle trying to tell you? I actually hate that word niggle. It makes me think about nigga, and I feel like a black person did not make this deck, and it just makes me cringy. Anyway, this is basically saying, what is your what is your intuition trying to tell you? I'm also getting a vibe, like, just because of the card itself, I'm definitely getting a vibe that this year is going to be full of shadow work for you. Shadow work is so great because you actually get to take the time to kind of like assess what's going on with you, and whether things are triggers and need to be worked on, or whether you were actually right to feel the way that you feel. So I love shadow work. I actually have my shadow work workbook. The link will be in the bio for you to purchase. It is literally pay and download, and you will be able to work on your shadow work almost instantly. So let's get into it. So Spirit, the first card combination you have is the Four of Pentacles. This card actually came out in pile 1. So you may have been kind of trying to decide between pile 1 and pile 2. If you did decide between pile 2 and didn't watch pile 1, I recommend you watching pile 1. So with the Four of Pentacles here, I definitely get the vibe that this year is going to be full of either really setting boundaries, especially with the fact that you have the shadow work card. Setting boundaries, maybe some type of isolation, removing yourself from people that no longer serve you. You can also be setting up foundations. This can be like that hard work card of just kind of like saving money, you know, just to create that wealth that you're trying to acquire. You got the Queen of Wands here. So with the Queen of Wands, this is Aries, Leo, and Sag energy. I'm sorry, this looks a little blurry. Sorry about that, guys. So this is Queen of Wands energy, Aries, Leo, Sag energy. I feel like this is basically saying, like, you're just going to be in a really fiery, outgoing, inspiring energy. You're really going to be like kind of like showing, improving. For some reason, I'm hearing yellow is going to be a great color for you this year. That emulates the sun. That's like big Leo energy. But I just really feel like, you know, this is that energy of like, I'm outside, I'm trying to be seen, I want to be noticed. Not necessarily trying to be seen like you're going to be like a pick-me-sha, but really just kind of like, I'm outside and, you know, I'm making connections, I'm meeting new people, and just kind of seeing what the vibes are. That's the vibe that I'm getting. You have the Knight of Swords. So with the Knight of Swords here, I really feel like things are going to be moving extremely fast. This could be even you moving really fast towards your goals, but towards your dreams, towards your aspirations, the things that you're really working on this year. I really feel like you're going to be moving fast towards it. I'm also getting a vibe that maybe your air sign is going to be moving fast towards you, because you see how he is racing towards that Queen of Wands energy, and I really feel like that Queen of Wands energy is you. So you may actually meet an air sign and may possibly fall in love this year, or someone with air in their chart. But I don't know why, but I'm just getting like money. Like, I'm getting money, like just money, honey, like money. I don't know why. And then the Ace of Pentacles tried to come out. Okay, I'm gonna take it. You got the Fool, and the Hierophant came out with it too, so I'm going to take it. So I really feel like you are embarking on a new journey, like really embarking on a new journey. I really feel like you go from the student to the teacher, and I love this energy for you. It's just like, I'm really hearing like, the hell with it, like fuck it, like I'ma just do this, like I'ma just do it, like I'm not gonna hold back anymore. I'm tired of holding back. I'ma just go with the flow. And I just really feel like that's the vibe. That's the vibe that I'm getting. It's just like, you know, I'm gonna just go with the flow and see where this leads me. The Hierophant, you may be thinking about going back to school. You may become a mentor. You may become someone's advisor. You may become someone's teacher, where you're really showing them how the fuck shit should get done. But I think before you become the teacher, it's really about you teaching yourself that you have to step outside of your comfort zone and just kind of like make magic happen. And I love that. So, because I think Pyrite is all about abundance, and I guess that's why I kept on saying like I'm feeling like money is coming in, because that Pyrite is all about that. So if that was like the vibe that you were thinking about when you chose this card, this is definitely for you. You got the Three of Wands. So with the Three of Wands, I really feel like you're really thinking about how you can go big or go home, right? So it's like, I want to expand. I want to be known. I want to be seen, because I don't know why, but this Queen of Wands energy is giving me like, you want to be seen, you want to be known, and you're just like tired of playing the back burner, right? So I just really feel like it's just that energy, like I'm a really show you. Like that's what I'm hearing. Like I'm gonna really show you. Watch. So next you have the Five of Wands. So Five of Wands, I really feel like this is work energy. This is competitive energy. This is like going for a job, and like a lot of people want the same job that you are going for. This is also like a focus group, like you coming together with a group of people that have the same thoughts in mind, and y'all trying to figure out how the fuck y'all gonna make something come, like bring something into fruition. So I'm loving that for you. I'm just getting the vibe that you're really just trying to bring things in, like really bring things in and create magic. That's the vibe. Like I'm like, you're just trying to create some magic. I don't know, but like I'm not getting bad energy from this Five of Wands. I just really feel like it's that competitive energy, but it's fun competitive energy. Next you have the Four of Cups. With the Four of Cups here, this can be two different things. Four of Cups can be like being sad, down because it happened, like, you know, kind of like that energy of just being sad, or just things not working out the way that you've anticipated. But it can also be you just kind of being in this isolative state, being really focused on your spiritual health, your mental health. And I can definitely see that for you, because like I said, the card that you had is the Trust the Niggles. So I do feel like there is going to be the times where you go up and down within your energy, and knowing that, you know, you got to kind of check in with yourself, have a mental health check with yourself to ensure that you're living your best life and you're doing all that you can be doing to ensure that you're happy. So that's the vibe that I'm getting from that Four of Cups, especially with it paired with the Knight of Swords. Next you have the Fool card, obviously, and the card that we got for that is Judgment. So this was really, I really love this combination here, because this is like major arcana. First of all, both are major arcana, but with Judgment, with the Judgment card here, this is like you making a decision to really do what you need to do, and you making a decision to say, I'm gonna take this risk, fuck what everybody else thinks, you know, only I am going to get myself into those gates of heaven. And if this is the thing that I need to do to get there, this is what I'm going to do. I definitely feel like this is you kind of being very unapologetic about what you got going on. It's like, you're like, I'm not wasting my time trying to figure out what everybody else got going on. It's like, it's definitely giving, it's me season. Like, you know when Issa said that, like, it's giving real me season. Like, it's definitely giving me season. I just really feel like you're so not focused about what everybody else has going on. It's just like, it's giving me season. Like, And I love that for you. Final card you have is the Seven of Pentacles. So with the Seven of Pentacles here, I think the need here is for you to understand that things take time, to have patience. But not only to have patience, it's just that like when it's time for your garden to grow, it will grow. Like when it's time for your garden to grow, it will grow. And I need you to like really focus in on that, because I think oftentimes we see what everybody else got going on and we forget that it's time for us to focus on ourselves. But honestly, when your garden is supposed to grow, it's going to grow. So be patient with your process. Like be patient with your process altogether, because I definitely feel like you're really stepping into this new role, and this role is going to look very different because you have never done this before, and I think that the world has never seen this before, and this is what the world needs. So I really want you to hone in on that energy that, you know, bitch, you different, you know. So let's clarify all of these energies. So we have the Four of Pentacles clarified by the Three of Wands. So I definitely feel like you're making a plan to really set things up for yourself. You're possibly, and like when I think of four, I think of family, right? So I also feel like you're also making the plans to set things up for your friends and your family, the people that you love and you cherish and you want things to kind of like come into fruition. I also get the vibe that this is an energy that you may be expanding your family this year, like. And maybe that's why like you're so focused on saving money or having money. But I also just get expansion. So maybe you're not expanding your family. Maybe you're expanding your household. Maybe you're expanding things that involve family. Expanding your reach, your money. Maybe you're moving. Like I'm definitely getting expansion. Okay. Child, the cards is flying out. So you got the Nine of Pentacles here. So you're definitely really focused on creating that luxury for yourself. Like I said, it's definitely giving expansion. Nine of Pentacles is all about luxury and just acquiring luxury and just knowing that you're working your ass off to have that luxury. So I get the vibe that that's where you're at. Like you're really focused on working your ass off to live the life that you deserve, live the life that you've dreamt of having. So that's the vibe I'm getting, and I really feel like with the Four of Pentacles and the Three of Wands, you're gonna get that shit. You got the Hermit energy here. So with the Hermit energy, I also feel like you may be like, I don't know, but like maybe you are really tapped into your spiritual practices like meditation, yoga, journaling, working out, doing things that really cater to the mind, body, and soul. And I think also, I'm also getting like manifesting. Like you're really going to be tapped into manifesting the life that you truly want and not hesitating to give yourself the things that you require. I also feel like this is basically saying take risks too, but listen to your intuition, but also take risks. Like nobody achieved anything without taking some sort of risk. So I really feel like this is the time for you to really take risk. We have the Queen of Wands clarified by the Five of Wands, and I have the Chariot. So with this, I told you it was something like weird. So I feel like this is like new energy. This is success. I think that whatever it is that you're going to be doing this year, this could be new job, new businesses, new promotions, all that good stuff. Things are going to be working in your favor. I do feel like there is some competitive energy, but with the Chariot here, this is things moving forward. So yeah, people might be a little bit competitive. People might, you know, want to, you know, do what you do, but don't worry. It doesn't matter, because whatever you got going on, it's cool. And whatever they got going on, it's cool too. But nobody can do you like how you can. So keep that in mind. Like, let everybody else have their own energy. We have the Five of Pentacles here. So with the Five of Pentacles, I really feel like I'm hearing support. So I feel like you're not going to be lacking in support, honestly. Like, I feel like this is, you know, I think the main thing is your thought was, oh, what if I'm not going to be supported? But remember, you showed up as the Queen of Wands. So the Queen of Wands is always supported because she has a vibe that is untouchable. And so do you. So just think about how that vibe is untouchable, and you just want everybody to feel that shit. And people will. So keep that in mind. Next, you have the Knight of Swords clarified by the Four of Cups. So Knight of Swords is rushing towards something. Four of Cups is isolation. So I definitely feel like something may not work out the way that you anticipated it to work out, or something may work out maybe a little bit faster than you thought it would work out. It can go either way. And you may have to take some time to regroup. We got the Five of Swords here, so it's a lot of swords energy coming up for sure. So it's a lot of mental energy, but I definitely get it. So the camera cut off. I'm not exactly sure where it cut off, so I'm just gonna say everything over again. So I wanted to clarify this Five of Wands energy, and we got the Queen of Cups and we got the Lovers here. So I feel like there's gonna be a love situation that you're gonna really have to kind of like either set boundaries for or get organized for, because I feel like there's gonna be an energy like, oh, maybe you're not spending enough time with me, I want more time with you, you're so focused on work, yada yada yada. That's the vibe that I'm getting. If that's the case, I feel like Spirit is telling you to get organized, because if you're organized, there's not going to be no reason that you can't prioritize time for this person unless you don't want to. So it's just definitely a vibe for you to get organized. Like, this is going to be the time for you to get all your ducks in a row. I'm definitely getting Gemini energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. If you are dating someone new, or if you're dating someone old, or if this is your current partner, this may be some of the things that you may be going through with them. And I don't see that it is going to be a problem, but I definitely get the vibe that you really do need to tighten things up, because once you tighten things up, there's not going to be any issues. So try to stay organized as much as possible this year. Next, we have the Fool, clarified by Judgment. So with this card combination, I just really feel like you're taking the time to make a judgment call in your life, and you're like, listen, I'm tired of the way that things were done before. I don't want to do those things anymore. I'm ready to move forward, and I'm ready to see what this moving forward looks like. And you're ready to kind of like push forward. So let's see what the energy is. I see the Fool trying to come out again. We got the Page of Cups. So I feel like this is going to be a really creative time for you. It's also going to be a really magical time, if you must. Like, just a lot of surprises, a lot of miracles, just a lot of everyday positivity coming your way. I also feel like this is the time for you to be creative. If you are someone who is a creative, you can really make anything out of anything. So this is the time for you to really showcase how creative you are, especially with Jupiter and Pisces, because Jupiter in Pisces is really that creativity. It's like that imagination. This is the time for you to imagine the most wildest things and watch how they come together. Like, we have the Three of Pentacles. So with the Three of Pentacles here, this is also an energy of possibly collaborating, just working with like-minded people who all have the same goal in mind. But also just kind of like pushing yourself forward to just kind of do the things that you've always wanted to do. Because I'm also getting that, I'm getting the vibe that you may need help along the way, but definitely push yourself to do the things that you need to do. I just get a lot of purity, a lot of great vibes coming off of this, especially because of the little sun here. The sun is white, although the card is yellow. Like, I just get like newness coming towards you, so I'm excited. And the final card combination we have is the Hierophant, clarified by the Seven of Pentacles. So with the Hierophant here, it's definitely the energy of leadership. It's definitely the energy of like a teacher, anything like that. That's a vibe that I'm getting. So maybe you're stepping into the role of becoming a teacher. Maybe you're stepping in the role of becoming a mentor. Maybe you're thinking about going back to school. If you're going back to school, just know that, you know, it's going to be ups and downs, but it's going to happen just the way that it needs to. If you aren't going back to school, I definitely think this is you just kind of like learning the processes of becoming this person, becoming this mentor, really tapping into your spiritual energy. You got the Nine of Wands, why do I keep saying Nine of Wands? You have the Nine of Swords here. So I also feel like, definitely if you're going back to school, there's definitely going to be some sleepless energy for sure. Like, if you're thinking about going back to school, there's going to be some nights where you're going to have to binge, right, and get shit together. But I also feel like if you're becoming a teacher or someone who's like that in that leadership roles, there's also going to be some nights where you're like not sleeping, you know. I'm feeling like you're like starting like a spiritual business, and like, you know, it's gonna be some nights where like you're like, oh, I gotta do this, I gotta do that. Like, I really feel like you're focused on business. You got the Ace of Swords here, like I said. So I really feel like you're really focused on business, or focused on like just getting things together. And honestly, I love this for you, because I feel like with the Ace of Swords coming out, it's just like you're really trying to usher in all of that positivity, all of those new ideas. Like, I really feel like I'm just seeing someone busting out new shit, like boom, 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 boom. And yeah, you're gonna feel tired, but you're gonna feel good about it. Like, I'm not getting a bad vibe from this Nine of Swords. I keep saying Nine of Wands. Yep. See, you got the Three of Pentacles. Jesus, okay? A bitch is tired, clearly. You got the Three of Cups here. And with the Three of Cups, I'm just getting the vibe that, you know, there's all of this work that you're putting in is going to be something worth celebrating in the end. So, like, do the work. And then, honey, at the bottom of the deck, we got the Ten of Pentacles here. So, with the Ten of Pentacles, this is basically saying, like, all of this shit is going to pay off in the end. You know, you're going to have your happy ending. You're going to have that positive vibe. So, I just really want you to focus on pushing out that shit. Be the person that you aspire to be. Dream your wildest dreams and really put that shit into fruition, because honestly, I think great things are going to come from this. So thank you so much for watching, Pal 2. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Please let me know how this video resonated with you. Also, be sure to check back to see if you're still in line for 2022. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Last but not least, Pal 3. So the card for 2022 for you is Mirror. What or who is triggering you, or who or what is triggering you? So I definitely get the feeling that this is going to be a very reflective year for my Pal 3 boos. Very reflective. You see the mirror, she's looking down at herself. So I really feel like you're going to be taking a good look in the mirror and seeing who and what the fuck you are. So let's get right into your reading, boo. Hey, Pal 3. Thank you so much for being here with me. So as I said, your card for 2022 is Mirror. Who or what is triggering you? So like I said, this is really going to be a really reflective month. So take that energy and really think about what are some of the things that have been triggering you, and how are you working on clearing those things out. So let's get into your reading. So the first card you got is the Hierophant, okay? So this is very similar to Pal 2. So you may have been in between Pal 2 or Pal 3. If you chose Pal 3 and didn't watch Pal 2, be sure to go back and watch it. But you have the Hierophant here. So I really feel like this is you really tapping into those spiritual practices. You may become a little bit you may become a little bit more religious or spiritual, really. More spiritual than religious, I would say. But you may decide to, like, maybe tap more into the spiritual or tap more into religion. You may decide to go to church. You may become a mentor. You may become a spiritual person or a religious person, like just in terms of like a pastor, or, you know, someone who's like a spiritual leader, right? You got the Tower here. So I really feel like 2022 is going to be full of change for you. A lot of changes is going to be happening. And I think this change is happening because of the person that you're becoming. Ooh, it's 11/11. Make a wish, y'all. But I also just get the vibe that, like, a lot of things are being removed from your life because positive things are being ushered into your life. And sometimes when we become so positive, the things around us are still really negative, and Spirit has to remove them. So I definitely get that energy for you. We got the Three of Swords. So I definitely get some type of loss, some type of heartbreak, just some type of like energy where things are just like like, I also get, like, I don't know, but I'm just also getting a lot of mental, like, I feel like you're going to be in your head a lot. But I'm definitely getting just, like, things are just falling apart, so, like, better things can fall together. And you got the Knight of Wands. So with the Knight of Wands, I feel like your losses are what going to inspire you to get up and get shit going, if that makes any sense. Like, I don't know, but it's like, I just get the vibe that, like, your, like, losses or your heartbreaks is what's going to motivate you to really do the thing that you need to do. I'm definitely getting, like, maybe you'll start working out, maybe you'll start, like, maybe you'll go back to school, Maybe you'll start to like have more fun, because I'm just definitely getting Aries, Leo, and Sag energy here, which is all about fun and happiness and excuse me, stepping outside of your comfort zones. And also at the bottom of this deck, we have the Ace of Wands here. So with the Ace of Wands, oh look, we have the Ace of Wands. Oh shit, we have the Ace of Wands, the King of Wands, and the Ten of Wands. So definitely a lot of fire energy happening here, right? A lot of fire energy happening here. So I just really feel like all of this stuff is going to fuel you to be more inspired to get out there and do what needs to be done. So the next card you have is the King of Wands. So King of Wands is entrepreneur energy. We already had the King of Wands with that 3-card deck, that 3-card pull just now. But King of Wands is that entrepreneur energy. It's that leadership energy. This is someone who really knows how to work and is no stranger to hard work. They work from the bottom, work their asses off, and this is why they are where they are, because they're no stranger to hard work. And I really get the vibe that this is going to be you. You know, this is definitely going to be your energy, your vibe, and you're just not going to let anything hold you back. Even the trials and tribulations of life are not going to be able to hold you back. You have the Knight of Swords here. So with the Knight of Swords, I'm definitely seeing things moving fast. Like, or maybe something happening fast, especially being clarified with the Tower card. So it's like things are going to be happening fast, and I think it's happening fast because you may be someone who likes to control everything or likes to control every narrative. And I think Spirit wants to kind of like grab it right from underneath your feet. So you don't feel like you can control this or you have the power to control it. This is happening so you can understand that you need to go with the flow. You can't control every aspect of everything. Just go with the flow. You have the Six of Swords here. So with the Six of Swords, I feel like you're breaking away from just toxic patterns, toxic behaviors, things that no longer serve you, and moving towards smoother transitions. Whatever smoother transitions mean to you. So this may mean leaving a job, leaving a career, leaving a boyfriend, leaving a girlfriend, leaving your hometown because you want more out of your new town. Like, I just really feel like I'm getting the vibe that you want more. I'm hearing I want more and this is not enough. And like, don't fault me for wanting more. You should want more with me. And honestly, if the people around you don't want more with you, then they shouldn't be in your image of what more looks like. Right? Next, you have the Knight of Wands, and it's clarified by the Wheel of Fortune. What I told you, I just knew, like, when I see that Knight of Wands, this is like that. It was like I'm getting up and I'm just doing shit. I'm changing the narrative. It's like, you know, I really feel like, especially with your card being mirror, or just like, you know, you reflecting, I think you're just going to be reflecting on the things that you've allowed for so long that you're no longer going to allow anymore. I think that's the vibe that I'm getting. It's just like, I allowed this shit for so long, but this is not me. Like, this is not what I want. And even if it is me, it's not who I am anymore. So I'm just not going to continue to allow that because you think it's cool. And I don't think that shit is cool. I want more for myself. And the more you want more for yourself, the better off things are going to be. And I definitely see that for you. So let's clarify this whole thing. So we got the Hierophant clarified by the King of Wands. So I definitely feel like you're going to be stepping into this leadership role. And I also feel like some of you guys may become like some type of spiritual mentor. Maybe you'll start doing tarot cards. Maybe you'll start doing like posting quotes and just kind of like motivating people every day to get their shit together. But I definitely feel like you're going to own that arena, really. Like, really just going to be stepping into it. You have the King of Pentacles here. So I feel like, I don't know why, but with the King of Pentacles, I feel like someone's going to be helping you to become this person. Someone like maybe like a father or a wise boss or just a wise man who just like who's done that before, or just a wise person. It doesn't have to be man or woman. It's just energies, right? So whoever this person is, I feel like this person's going to be helping you to really step into your power. Okay? You have the Queen of Wands here as well. So with the Queen of Wands and the King of Pentacles and the King of Wands, I'm definitely getting a vibe that like maybe you're going to be working with people. Like maybe you're going to create a group with people, a group of people that's going to come together that has the same idea and really just bring something into fruition. I feel like maybe you want to be starting something new. Maybe you want to be some form of an inspiration. But I definitely feel like whatever it is that you're going to do, and maybe you guys are all spiritual leaders, but whatever it is that you guys are going to be doing, you're not going to be doing it alone. And you're going to be having I think it's gonna be like, I'm hearing like a meeting of the minds. Like everyone's gonna come together and be like, yo, I like this idea, let's bring it into fruition. And I love it for you, because you know, whatever you get out of that is whatever you get out of that. But I definitely feel like you're gonna be collaborating with others. The next card combination you have is the Tower, clarified by the Knight of Swords. So when I first seen this, I just said, like I said, things are just going to be changing really fast. And I feel like things are going to be changing really fast. But now that I'm looking at it, I'm not getting a bad vibe from it. I just think that things are changing fast. Like, you know how like one day you go to sleep broke and the next day you wake up a millionaire? Like, it's that type of vibe. It's like things are just changing really fast, and I think they're changing for the good. And it may be time for you to kind of like get a grip on it, because you may not, one day you may go to sleep as one thing and wake up as another. One of the readings I did said that. And boom, look, you have the Ten of Pentacles here. So with the Ten of Pentacles, is like I said, it's like one day you go to sleep as one thing and you wake up as another. Like one day you go to sleep as a fucking lower class person and you wake up higher class, right? I don't know, but I just definitely get the vibe like things are definitely going to be changing for the better. With the Ten of Pentacles, I definitely get the vibe of inheritance, money, just things coming in, things coming faster than they have been over the last couple of months. So that's going to be good. We got the Ace of Pentacles. We have the Ace of Wands here. So I definitely feel like Ace of Wands is ideas, inspiration. I already said that you're really in this inspiring vibe about you. I feel like everybody's going to really be in this inspiring vibe. But you're really in this inspiring vibe. You're really just trying to like bring things together. I just feel like you're gonna have, like, I feel like you have $1 million idea, and that $1 million idea is gonna really come into fruition this year. I don't know how you're gonna do it, but you're gonna do it, especially with the Knight of Swords, because the Knight of Swords stops at nothing until they get their shit done. They don't think about the obstacles because they're focused on the job. So I really feel like that's gonna be you. Next, you have the Three of Swords, clarified by the Six of Swords. So I definitely feel like this is you tapping into that mirror energy, really reflecting on the things that you've allowed in the past and things that you won't allow for 2022. Six of Swords is you moving away from things, like moving away from things that don't serve you. So let's get into it. You have the King of Wands energy. For some reason, I'm feeling like this is an up-leveling. Maybe you may leave a job to become an entrepreneur. Maybe you may leave a person to become a better person. I don't know, but I feel like this is the up-leveling. Like, you're not going to be in the same place from when you start 2022. By the end of it, you'll be a completely different person. I feel like we all should be completely different people. What I said, Death card. Parts of you have to die for new parts of you to be born. This is a Scorpio energy. You know, we rule the 8th house. So shit is really intense. And I just get the vibe that like you're changing intensely. You're moving in an intense direction because life is just different for you. You're seeing life differently. And I feel like you're seeing life differently because you suffered a loss of some kind. I feel like you may have lost a loved one or someone that you truly cherish, and or just you may have lost yourself and now you're finding yourself again. But I just really feel like certain parts of you had to die for this new part of you to grow and really feel the growth. And I really feel like you're really gonna feel this growth. You're gonna understand it, you're gonna love it, you're gonna enjoy it, because that's what you deserve. So the final combination you got is the Knight of Wands, clarified by the Wheel of Fortune. Love, love, love this energy here. So with this energy here, I'm definitely getting a vibe of like just inspired. Like I just really feel like you're going to be feeling really inspired. I'm also hearing something like maybe you're going to take the work that you're doing on yourself and like inspire others with that. Like I said, you may become like a spiritual advisor or something. I don't know. Let's see. You got the Knight of Wands again. So it definitely doubles back on that inspirational energy. Like you're really going to be feeling inspired to really push yourself to that limit and do the things that you want to do. You have the Two of Wands here, so this is like balancing things out. You're going to be juggling a lot, but it's all about balance. It's all about moderation. So, and it's all about patience. So I feel like you're going to have a lot on your plate, but you're going to be doing it. You know, I want to clarify a little bit more. You got the Three of Wands. So like I said, I definitely get the vibe like it's like expansion. Like you go to sleep one thing and you wake up as another. It's like you're going to go to sleep one person and wake up as another. And it's really because you're really focused on being a different person, chilling in a different vibe, being in a different energy, and really pushing yourself forward. So let's see what else. And you got the Moon card. I feel like you're gonna be really using your emotions, like I said, like really using this loss or whatever it is that you lost to really fuel you and make something beautiful out of it. I also feel like a lot of illusions or fears, like this is you letting go of your illusions and fears and pushing yourself forward to really showcase who and what you're trying to be, and really release who and what is triggering you, because they do not need to be a part of this new you. So I am loving this energy for you, Pal 3. I really hope this reading resonates with you. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and let me know how this reading resonates to you. Please leave a comment. And be sure to check back just to see how 2022 is going for you. Thank you so much. Bye.